Paid Mila Fulcher, 100,000 welcomes.
I would like to take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to wish all of you a very warm hello.
Guten Abend, Juvaita, bonsoir, good evening, good kväll.
And we finally made it.
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, welcome to a very special evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
The energy in this room is unbelievable. I'm shaking, I'm not even competing.
And this is the moment we've all been waiting for.
Maybe one of the songs you'll hear this evening will be the song you'll spend your summer with, or the song you fall in love to, or even the song with which you'll give someone a special message.
Harry and I have watched all the performers rehearsing over the past week, and I can tell you it's not going to be easy to pick a winner.
You're absolutely right.
And they are great, and somehow they're all winners.
All that remains for me to do now is to wish all the performers the very best of luck. Bonne chance, bon appétit, bon voyage.
Paid Mila Fulcher, 100,000 welcomes.
I would like to take this opportunity, ladies.
Welcome, welcome, welcome here to Eurovision 365. We are in Copenhagen. It's very noisy. I'm very tired, but it is 14 days to go. 14 days to go until the grand final. 2 weeks from today, Saturday the 11th of May. And about this time on Saturday 9th of May, the final will have just begun. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But today we're here, Stay One, Copenhagen, as I say. And over the next 14 days here on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok as well, and across all our social platforms. We'll be going live each day and compiling news, reviews, and just having a bit of fun. So please do get involved as well. So wherever you're watching this from, you're very, very welcome. So there will be a guest coming on very soon, hopefully, to share thoughts on semi-final, the first 7 songs from semi-final 1. And of course, please also let me know your thoughts. So today was, of course, the first semi-final. So what I'll do is, I think are we ready to go? I think we're ready to go, are we? With our friend here from Eurovision Stars. Let me, just bear with me 2 seconds, people. This is the joy of live. The joy of live content. But here we go. Yay, look who it is. It's Marina. Marina from Eurovision Stars. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I lost my voice a little bit after our concert in Oslo, but I'm still here.
Do you know what? Do you know what I'm going to say? Baraka is king. There are other things out there, people, to help boost you, but Baraka is certainly going to help me and us over the next couple of weeks. Welcome, Adam Green. Also, of course, I should say, Marina, first of all, thanks so much for joining me. For anybody that doesn't know, Marina has a fantastic channel called EurovisionStars.com, and it's a bit of a funny story how we met, isn't it, Marina? Do you remember how we met last year? We have a certain cha-cha-cha song to thank for our meeting, haven't we? Cha-cha-cha, yeah. Don't we? Oh, that was some day, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, yes. So, first of all, thanks so much for joining me, as I said. So we're going to chat about semi-final 1, the first 7 songs. I'm keen to hear your thoughts as well. I share mine, but also I'll be keen to hear your thoughts as well. Who stood out? who are certain qualifiers, if we have that already, and just really basically your thoughts. So, who stood out for you today from what we've seen? It's very limited what we've seen, of course, but who stood out for you, Marina?
We're talking about first rehearsals today, or in principle about all?
On first of all, on the first rehearsal today, and then we can talk maybe a wee bit more about, the pre-parties as well.
They impressed the most, I think, Ukraine. It's a very nice staging and reminds last year Armenia a bit, but it was very beautiful. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you.
I hear you the very best, yeah. It's just very noisy. Yes. We're in the hotel balcony, so it's a little bit noisy.
Yes. Yes.
It's Saturday night.
Serbia also very beautiful staging, and I like the vibe Theodora has on the stage, and yes, everything is good. And Ireland, of course, Ireland. Again lost time.
Ireland certainly, from what I saw, certainly has struck me as a certain qualifier for me now when it comes to the contest. I'm not surprised, I'll be honest with you, Marina, because Bombay has continually been telling us, expect like an incredible stage show.
Yes.
Expect enhancement of the the previous performances at the pre-parties. And what struck me today was actually both the presentation of the Big Bombay, the way they are styled, which I think really works so well. I think it correlates very well with the actual atmosphere of the song, of the lyrics, and it's been enhanced so much. And I think, I've got a picture here. I don't know if I'll see this here. Just bear with me. It's a picture from Bombay from today. So there you go. Yeah.
Energy, and it's crazy, absolutely. And have you seen TikTok videos?
I have indeed, yes. Yeah. That was where I was really basing my thoughts and my opinions on the actual TikTok videos, because of course it is limited to what we can see at the moment.
Yes. Exactly.
But yeah, for me, Bombay certainly stood out. Croatia, Baby Lasagna, who we both love.
We expected, yes. It's not surprise when it's no surprise. Lithuania is also good, but it's the same like national staging, mostly the same staging like national performance. So it's as good as it should be. So no surprises.
Absolutely. And was there anyone who disappointed you today? And a strong word to use, but just wonder, was anyone who didn't really live up to what you thought?
Yeah, Cyprus, she's a good performer. She can sing good and dance, but the staging is so empty and nothing like. Dancers okay, but no lights to support her, no effects. Like, for example, Sylvester has the same type of staging, but it's so much going on with all lights, with all this energy. But for her, it's not enough, I'm afraid.
Yeah. And she's such a lovely person. I don't know if you got to speak to her.
Yes, in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
She's very lovely.
Lovely person. But it's interesting you say that about Sylvester Belt whenever it comes to the actual what you can do with a little. But yeah, it was very, very, very good now for what I've seen for Sylvester, for sure. And your thoughts?
On Sylvester?
Generally speaking.
Who else has been there? What else we had? Let me check to remember. No, I think yes, Poland. I don't know. The staging is very impressive. The biggest so far, the biggest props. But I don't know. Something is missing, or what for me. Maybe it doesn't fit the song. I don't know. Something is some dissonance. I don't know yet. Maybe when it will be on the big screen, it will work. But so far, I don't understand the concept of what's going on.
It's quite, I suppose the whole tower theme is there with the props, but I don't know, like that song, it's one of those songs I never ever skip, Marina. I always listen to it and always enjoy listening to it. But what I saw today, I wasn't loving it, if I'm being honest with you. I wasn't loving it, which is a shame because I love the song, but just what I saw today wasn't brilliant. However, they're still rehearsing. Obviously, you know, we've got a bit of time to play with things, to change things if they need to. But yeah, I wasn't vibing with that. Theodore, you mentioned Theodore that you really enjoyed as well. I love that song. It's so pretty. I love her styling. I love the kind of like the rock, you know, it features, and obviously that's like linked into the song as well. I do worry for her a little bit, to be honest with you, in terms of qualification.
For Poland or for Poland or Serbia?
For both really, but Serbia really as well.
And we have almost the same Portugal. We'll see what will show Portugal on the stage, the same style like Serbia, and she's in much better position, and we can talk about this also. Yeah, like who?
Yeah, it's a beautiful song for sure. Theodore's song is a beautiful, pretty song. But time will tell. Time will tell. Who are you excited to see that you haven't seen so far?
From rehearsals. Let me check. Let me check who we have.
The list. There's a list, people.
Yes. No. Tomorrow. What will be tomorrow? Which rehearsals we have? Tomorrow we have Iceland. Okay, Hera. I think like don't expect something big, but she's a great singer. I just saw her in Oslo on the stage. She's just a queen on the stage, but what it will be, I don't think it's a matter of staging much for her. Okay, Slovenia, interesting what will be. Finland, I think will be something the same. Moldova, Azerbaijan, Australia, Portugal, Luxembourg. It's our first semi-final. Yes, I think it's will be second half of yes. Okay, whom are you excited to see the most tomorrow? Slovenia will be very interesting. Again, all people who wasn't in national finals, because it's in principle it's first big appearance on the stage. What they can do, and Azerbaijan also. I don't know what it could be. The song is very nice. I like the song, and they're great singers for sure, because Azerbaijani people cannot not sing, and Australia. So in principle, all who are not from national finals.
That's such an interesting view, because obviously a lot of these songs that are coming up tomorrow, we haven't had that time to listen to them. Okay, obviously with the likes of Raven, we have heard her perform a couple of times, but I'm really excited to see Azerbaijan, and I think Azerbaijan is one of those countries that is very much been underestimated this year. One can never ever underestimate the power of Azerbaijan and the power of their staging. I think they're known for staging. I'm excited to see that. I think that will come up in the odds, hopefully, fingers crossed, once we see that rehearsal. I'm excited to see Tali as well. I love Tali. We love Tali here at Eurovision 365. And who else? All the ones that you've mentioned as well, we're excited to see. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I can't believe 14 days from now, it's all like we're going to be in the arena. Those who are there in the arena, watching it from home, wherever you are, and let's be like, yeah, it's the culmination of a year, 6 months of work for these people, and longer as well. But it's crazy.
Yes. Crazy, yeah.
I know.
Also believe in Azerbaijan, and it's national song. We don't have much national songs in this year, in principle. It has very nice vibe, and the vocals will be great, I'm sure. And actually, we talked with Fendi about this just in Oslo, and they're not famous in Azerbaijan, the singers, but yeah, they also don't know what to expect from them, what will be, but we will see.
I'm looking forward to seeing Australia as well.
Exactly. Yes.
I made like they've arrived a couple of days ago in Malmö, and they had like a boot full of suitcases. And I made a joke, I don't think you've got enough suitcases, which they sort of laughed back at, and you know, and had a bit of crack with that, bit of fun with that. But I'm interested to hear. I love the fact that we're going to hear very traditional ethnic Australian sound at the contest. You know, just whenever you're mentioning there about traditional elements, you know, Azerbaijan, you know, Armenia as well. Like, I'm really excited to see that live. It'd be interesting to hear also the Australian performance, to see and hear it, and I think it could do well. I don't know if it's a qualifier, but it's so open, isn't it? It's hard to really call. You know, very hard to call. Who would be a shock non-qualifier at this point from semi-final 1 and semi-final 2? That's realistic.
Slovenia. Everyone expect high. Maybe Finland, because I don't know why everyone thinks Finland will qualify up. After it's just a joke for me. It's a joke.
Yeah, Finland. Yeah, we like the guys. They're good fun as well. But maybe I actually think I feel I'm a lone-ish kind of voice with this one, but I actually feel semi-final 2 is stronger than semi-final 1.
Yes.
Or maybe you think the same. Oh, that's good to know. This is no more than one of us that thinks that. Yeah, but I think that yeah, it's much stronger, and I think harder to call. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Finland qualify, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them not qualify either. You know, it's an interesting one.
Yeah. Yes, in first semi-final, I'm sure in Baby Lasagna, probably in Sylvester Bell. That's all. The rest can be in any, I think, any combination.
I would agree with that.
Here Björk can qualify. Moldova can qualify. So nobody expected anything could be. I think, yeah. Because Natalia Barbush is also a great singer. Yeah.
But the interesting thing when you say that, the interesting thing is Moldova have a great record at the contest in terms of qualifying. So they do. So again, it's one of those countries you can't discount. Ukraine, that's a shoo-in. They're definitely getting through. And yeah, I maybe don't love the song that much. I can appreciate it at the same time, and I can understand, you know, where it might do well. You know, could probably be top 5, I would say, with Ukraine. I'm not so sure if it would.
Of course, sure qualifier. I forgot Ukraine. Yes. They are also sure qualifiers, of course.
Before we talk anymore, you mentioned Oslo at the start of our chat. Tell us a bit more about that, because that sounded and looked like a lot of fun. How did that come about, and tell us about the experience and who was there and what to expect maybe in future years?
Yes, next concert already announced it on 22nd of March next year. It was just a collaboration with our Norwegian friends with whom we met at the same place with you, like at the Eurovision concert in Amsterdam last year. We met with Eurovision Norway, and then also 2 other clubs, Norwegian clubs, Ogai Norway and ESC Norge. And it was dream from them first to organize such concert, because they didn't have anything in Scandinavia, anything something like they have usually in Amsterdam. And I just wanted to participate because I always wanted to make some also maybe Eurovision parties concert. I want to get this experience, but I'm also like a graphic designer, web designer. I can help with from this side, but I was working starting from booking from on many positions, and it was great experience. Yeah. So FNZ, we had soundtrack projects from international stars. We have Luke Black, and then big Norwegian stars like Alessandra and many MGP stars, and Nordic stars, Krista Siegfrieds, Hera Björk.
Her Björk is, she's all over the show, isn't she? She's everywhere. I love that. I love that attitude that she's gone to pretty much everything that has been presented to her. I love that attitude, very much so. Yeah.
Just said I'm enjoying this trip. I think she doesn't really care about even place qualification. She just really enjoyed. She's such a positive and open and nice lady. So
I think just in terms of nostalgia and just like a nice warm feeling, I suppose it would be nice for Iceland to to qualify, but then you'd be thinking, well, who would miss out as a result of that qualification, But I have to also say, whoever qualifies, we support all the contestants this year, no matter who they are, where they're from, we support them very much wholeheartedly, and we want to wish the best for everybody, of course, absolutely, yeah. Here's a picture of baby Sonia, must put it up actually. Let's have a wee look-see at the boy himself. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Yeah. He's super cool. And actually, I noticed he looked like a little bit nervous, I thought, today, starting off. And I'd seen that in an interview where he was asked, if he found a genie in a lamp, what 3 wishes he would get. I don't know if you've seen this yourself, but he said one of them would be to get rid of his stage fright, which just makes me want him to do even more, better, like to win even more, as I should say. Yeah, because it's just such a lovely sincerity about him. But it's a hard one to call, Marina. Who knows? Who knows how it's going to go?
strong here and unpredictable. I don't know really. We'll see by rehearsals, but semifinals first to think about the winner. But so far, it's so many candidates. I cannot choose one.
Very, very hard, unlike the last couple of years, really, which enlivens the contest. By the way, I must apologise. I don't know. I think you mentioned a date for next year for the Nordic party. Is that right? Did I? Sorry. Could you just repeat that for me? Sorry, I didn't. In case anybody wants to know that. Thank you.
22nd of March 2025. So in Oslo, and the same. And we are starting our work already on the next edition. That's cool.
Yeah, you'll be needing Baraka as well, or other things out there in the supermarket that help to give you a bit of energy after all the work and effort. There's a lot of work goes into it, and and you yourself, Marina, do an awful lot of good out there too when it comes to the Eurovision family and Eurovision fans, and of course the Eurovision performers themselves. So yeah, fair play to you for that. That's excellent. That's excellent. So it is. Yeah. So we didn't talk about Eurovision concert, did we? What were your thoughts on that? Just gone.
Eurovision concert. So the most expected performance, of course, it was Joost Klein, nevertheless, because it was his first appearance, and it was good. It was very good. So he joined the top of favorites easily, and now at least 3 of them, like it's Switzerland, it's Croatia, and Netherlands, top 3 bookmakers, and I would say they all more or less the same style. like more fun style, interesting style like Karya last year, and I don't know. Some of them will win, it will be cool, but also they can split televoters between them because they're similar, and someone like Italy will find the best balance between televoting and jury, and but she's also great, so
She is. I wouldn't be upset with Italy winning, I've got to be honest with you. I'd be happy enough with that. My heart says Croatia. I'd love Ireland to do really well as well, obviously. I think it's about time. It's been a long time from they've qualified, so I think it's about time Ireland qualified for the final. I think Bombi is the perfect candidate for that this time. Joost Klein, I'd be interested to see how he does on stage right behind us here. He'll do amazing, I know he will. And just speaking about Eurovision in concert, yeah, he was brilliant. I thought he was very, very good. He certainly brought the house down, they loved it. Other standout moments for me were, I suppose, Nemo, who sang splendidly well when it came to that live vocal. Slimane, who never fails to deliver when it comes to the vocals. Who else? Colleen, actually, in a funny kind of way, brought the house down as well, didn't she? Like, people were loving that song, We Will Rave.
yes. Yes, now there's so many great performances. I don't know, it's really hard to choose. I changed my top like 100 times already, my preference palette.
I think pretty much everybody can feel that pain right now. Most fans are doing the same. It took me a long time to decide I don't even think I have my top 10 fully decided. I know my top 3, I think. I know my number one, but it fluctuates, it changes daily actually. But it's not great. It's not great. It's rather like a boring out contest where there's only like 2 or 3 songs you think are good, and the rest are like, well, you don't really, not that bothered, really, you know.
Oh, that's good. It's hard to choose who is your favorite. That's great, I think, because so many good songs. It's the best year since many years, I would say.
That's it. And like I said, this time, 2 weeks' time from now, we'll be well into the grand final. There'll be a show. There'll be a Eurovision Song of All Songs, or it's called. We love Eurovision too much. That'll be on stage at some point. It's going to be epic. And we're kind of poignant as well, you know, to think that it'd be over for another year. But we have 14 days left to enjoy. Tell us what's coming up on EurovisionStars.com over the next couple of weeks.
The correspondents are going to Malmö, so it will be content from Malmö, of course. And I don't know, as always, some interesting pools and some interesting pictures, videos, also reviews about songs. Yeah.
So all go then, isn't it? But sure, that's what makes everything so splendid when it comes to this whole contest of ours. So it is, yeah. So pretty much the same here. Eurovision 365 will be going live, I think, every night from now till pretty much every night, I think. Yeah, getting pretty much every night from now till the 11th of May. And blog posts and the journey, the Vågen till Malmö, the road to Malmö, and yeah, it's going to be fun. Yeah, all good.
It's the hardest time of the year, but it's the funnest time of the year at the same time. So yeah,
I agree with that 100%. Hardest part of the year, but the funnest part as well. Yeah, agree 100%. Couldn't agree more with that. Couldn't agree more. But I think what I'm going to do now is I think I'm going to bring our live to a close, because just want to come on for half an hour tonight just to start things off. Marina, would you come back on sometime soon, would you, to chat whenever it suits you? Just because I'd like to have other people in the chat as well to talk about all things ESC, and yeah, if that's okay with you.
lovely to chat with you.
Perfect. We have a lot to thank Karya for, don't we? We do. If anybody's wondering what I'm talking about there, whoever's watching this, whenever you're watching this, I don't know if I said this at the start, I'm really tired right now, so I could say anything at the start, but myself and Marina were queuing to speak to one Karya from Finland last year, and thus our friendship blossomed, and here we are today, a year later, chatting to each other on YouTube Live, and Facebook, and well, it wasn't TikTok, but across the social media here on Eurovision 365. But Marina, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on. I will keep in touch with you, of course, as always, and sure, we'll get chatting to you again live here very, very, very soon. By the way, I love the lights behind you. I've always wanted to say that to you, but I always forgot to tell that to you. But they're class. I love them. Very bright.
Light out when I'm doing some videos, reactions and stuff.
It's good. It's a nice ambience. It's a nice
Yes.
ambience. Yeah, I'm still quite loud where I'm at, but sure, that's the fun of going live. But yeah, thank you so much, Marina, for joining me this time.
Thank you for calling me.
Very soon. It's been a pleasure, and we will chat to you very, very soon.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Varek here. Yes, see you soon.
Bye bye. Oops. So people, that was the first live in a long time actually, here on Eurovision 365, and going live on Facebook and YouTube. I know it's a Saturday and people are doing things and all the rest of it, but we will be going live over the next 14 days. So please do drop in. We'll be on Facebook, on TikTok, everywhere else. You're just search for Eurovision 365 and you'll find us there for sure. But listen, people, thank you so much for joining us. I once more want to thank Marina from EurovisionStars.com, who is awesome. We're big fans of her. So yeah, thanks so much, people, for joining. And I'll see you, well, tomorrow. Until then, ciao.